Ladies and gentlemen, today we are shocked. But before I proceed, because I'm prepared enough with enough material to explain what I'm gonna analyze in this video, allow me, dear viewer, today I would like to ask you a question. Are you in the one-term or two-term movement? Please write your answer in the comments section below, because there is something I really need to understand, or rather to know. Finally, Ruto is facing political pressure here in Kenya. How? If there is anyone determined to politically defeat President William Ruto, is none other than his former impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Ladies and gentlemen, this is bad news we have received on our news desk. Ruto ameteswa kisiasa. Ruto, as he continues to lead the nation from Statehouse, today some of the people he has relied on politically for a long time have turned against him, choosing to abandon and betray him in public. The reports we have currently today on Wednesday indicates that Kipsigis elders from the South Rift traveled to Rigathi Gachagua's home in Wamunyoro village today on Wednesday in a convoy of more than 100 vehicles. You know, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you how they arrived in Wamunyoro village, and then I'll be back with more details. Watch how they arrived at Wamunyoro village. Dear viewer, I think you have seen how they arrived at Wamunyoro village. Dear viewer, as you continue watching this clip, please, I repeat, I request you, I beseech you, you don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, I kindly ask you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we upload new content. Thank you, be blessed by God, because of your great support. Be blessed more than enough. Welcome to our analysis. Ruto has not responded about Kipsigis elders visiting Rigathi Gachagua's compound in Wamunyoro village. You know, many of Kenyans see this as a major embarrassment, as some of his supporters are leaving him and joining the opposition camp. We are asking questions. How comes? Remember that about 2 months ago, during a funeral meeting in Bomet County for Edwin Koech, yes, the father of Transport Cabinet Secretary Davis Chirichir, Ruto publicly said he did not believe he was under political pressure because of seeking support from other communities in Kenya ahead of the 2027 elections. At the same time, he expressed the concern that many people in Rift Valley were not collecting national ID cards or registering as voters. Listen to what Ruto said, even if he spoke in first language, because it is going to form the basis of what I'm going to explain in this video. Listen. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what President William Ruto said in public. Ruto said that more than 1.8 million of his supporters have national ID cards but are not registered as voters. He also said that around 500,000 young people who have turned 18 years currently have not collected their national ID cards in Rift Valley region. Actually, that is how President William Ruto was lamenting. This indicates that Ruto's re-election in the next general election 2027 will be difficult. You know, ladies and gentlemen. Today, people from Bomet County, where Ruto had raised those concerns, traveled to Wamunyoro. Actually, they went to visit former impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. These Rift Valley community leaders claimed that Ruto has not delivered development in their region. That is what they said. They said that roads are in poor condition. Actually, they are impassable. Security is lacking, what we call insecurity in the region. And the people are being killed frequently. I want to put this into perspective so that we can really understand what does this mean politically. Point number one, Ruto has been rejected. When the people Ruto depends on for political support begin turning against him, it suggests that his political situation has become much more difficult and that he may need to find another strategy. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that he has reportedly lost support in parts of the Rift Valley. Mount Kenya region has distanced itself from him through Wamunyoro, and Western Kenya has also shifted politically, partly because of Edwin Sifuna's growing influence in presidential politics. So it raises the question of whether a one-term presidency could become a reality. Point number two, what does this mean when elders from South Rift visiting Rigathi Gachagua? Number two, it means Gashawa is using every strategy to remove Ruto from power. Ruto and his members of parliament who are supporting him, UDA, even ODM, made a mistake, a big mistake, by removing Rigathi Gachagua from office through impeachment motion. As things stand, Gashawa appears to believe he knows how to politically challenge and potentially remove Ruto because these two leaders worked together during the last general elections 2022. So Gashawa previously vowed that he would sacrifice everything to ensure Ruto serves only one term, and now he appears to be challenging him from what men describe as his political stronghold. Now, I want to conclude by asking you another question. What do you think? Will Gashawa succeed in removing Ruto from power if he joins forces with other opposition leaders to have a solid candidate to face Ruto on the ballot? Write your opinion in the comments section below so we can know what you think. Let's meet in the next video. But if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button that is down here. Once you are done, remember to turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload a new video clip, you will be notified that we have uploaded a new video clip to watch. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye, ladies and gentlemen.